and then nothing. Not even if you click. So as you may remember, a couple days ago, I bought the new Magic keyboard with Touch ID that also has the Numeric Keypad. Now, I bought this for a couple of reasons. A, I like the fact that it's a longer keyboard, and B, I love the idea of being able to just use my fingerprint to tap and unlock my computer, right? Well, Friday when I made that video, I only made an unboxing and a setup video, just showing you how to set it up and showing you what comes in the box. But as I used this keyboard over the weekend, I came across an absolute ridiculous flaw in the keyboard, I would say. Or maybe just a dumb software mistake. I don't really know what to call it, but it just doesn't make any sense. So for all purposes, this keyboard's honestly really good. I love the way it feels. A couple of times a day that I may actually lock my computer, it's really quick to touch my finger and unlock it. Now, a few things about it is that it's specifically made for the M1 Macs, but it does work with the older Macs. You just won't be able to use Touch ID. And another interesting part about it is that once it's tied to a Mac, that's the only Mac that it'll work with unless you remove it and add it to another one. Mine is tied to my iMac. If I had like a MacBook and wanted to use it on the MacBook, for whatever reason, if I had a Mac Mini and wanted to use it on a Mac Mini, I'd have to remove it from here, add it to the Mac Mini, because it's like hardware locked to this iMac. So that's why this makes even less sense. Click the like button, click subscribe, indulge in your life at Indulge Clothing for the merch, and let me explain to you this crazy thing that this keyboard does. Alright, so when I'm logged into my iMac, all I have to do, I'll bring it up here. All I have to do to lock is press, and boom, my screen is locked. Touch ID or enter password. Now, boom, touch, unlocked. That's great. Exactly what it should do. But let me show you something. If I come up here and restart my computer, let me show you here what happens when you first try to log in. God, my screen is way dirtier than it looks in person. Without this camera, I don't see any of these markings on the screen other than some of the dust. So, same thing, but it doesn't work. You can't click it, you can't do anything. When you restart your Mac or shut down your Mac, your only option is to not use Touch ID. You have to enter in the physical password. And now I'm signed into my iMac, and then of course if I touch it, boom, it's locked. I had my finger on it too long. Touch it, boom, it's locked. Touch again, boom, it's unlocked. Super fast, super great, best thing ever, I think. But why do I have to type in my password when I've shut down the computer? And I can show you that as well. Let's go up here, shut down. There we go, now it's off. So we'll reach around here, power it on. There's our little Apple sound. I'm gonna pick the keyboard up so you can see the Touch ID. And this is all one continuous shot. And then nothing, not even if you click, literally. And it doesn't even tell you like Touch ID. It literally says enter password. So for whatever reason, after a shutdown or a reboot, you have to physically enter in your password to log back into your iMac with the new Magic keyboard with Touch ID. That just seems crazy to me. I don't like that at all. Now, maybe it's me, maybe I'm being a little ridiculous. I don't know exactly, but considering this keyboard is like locked to this iMac, when I restart it or when I shut it down, I should be able to touch my finger and log in. The same way with Windows Hello, where you can just touch your finger and log in, or you can use the webcam to log right in. On a Windows PC, I mean, at least the last time I did Windows Hello, which was when it first came out a couple years ago, you never had to enter in your password. If you had a fingerprint reader or facial recognition, you just used that and you logged right in. Apple has all of that security built into this device with my fingerprint here, but after a restart, after a shutdown, I have to enter my password. And that makes this $180 keyboard a little less worth it. Mainly for me because I work in my house and I'm the only one here, so normally I don't really lock my Mac a lot. I just kind of walk away, go do what I got to do, and come back. So the times that I'll actually lock this and then come back and need to unlock it are very slim compared to the times that every single day at the end of the day I shut this iMac down because I no longer need it. It's only used for my editing, and then I power it on in the morning where I thought I'd quickly be able to just touch my finger and log in. I'm not. I still have to type my password in. I also noticed a slight lag. Like this keyboard, the one that came with the iMac, when I boot this thing up, I can just like instantly start typing my password and it works. With this one, I've noticed a bit of lag to where sometimes it'll miss a keystroke, like the Bluetooth isn't ready. I don't know. Now all of this could be fixed with software updates, so it's, you know, it's not the end of the world, but I just find it very crazy that they're selling such an expensive keyboard with a feature that everybody loves to make you enter in your password when you restart or shut down your Mac. To me, that just doesn't make sense. But that's my rant about the $180 keyboard that I purchased. Again, this is something they can fix in a software update, so they may end up changing it to where at boot you can use your fingerprint. I did look into the keyboard settings and the login settings and stuff like that, and I did not see any settings to change that. It seems that's just how it works. So that'll do it for this video. Hopefully this was informative to somebody if you were looking to get one of these and you don't want to deal with entering your password every single time that you boot up your computer because you most likely shut it down every day like me. But that'll do it for this one. Click that like button for me, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch, and I'll see you all in the next one. Deuces.